Hello and welcome. Today we are back with another car vlog. So I just kind of wanted to update you guys on kind of what's going on around here. It is currently 31 degrees with a real feel or wind chill of 14. It's pretty cold, pretty darn cold. This is a beginning of all the weather that's coming in. It is actually supposed to be here around midnight tonight. So I'm dreading it. I am extremely dreading it. I don't like cold weather very much. My perfect temperature is sunny and 75. Just putting it out there, that's my favorite temperature. There's a reason there's a song about it. Everywhere I've been so far, there is like salt or something on the roads. It's street, so it's the preparations for the snow and ice. I'm not scared of snow. That doesn't bother me. I don't love the cold, but you know, I can survive in it to an extent. What I don't like and what I'm nervous about is after the snow starts to melt and then it refreezes and it turns to that sheet of ice, that is what I can't handle. I am like a baby deer on ice. I don't do well. I don't have balance like that. I don't ice skate for that exact reason. I have a hard time keeping my feet underneath me when there's ice out. I hate to drive on it. I hate to be around it. I just don't do well. How do you guys feel about ice? How do you feel about snow? How do you feel about cold weather? Do you prefer warm over cold or cold over warm? I would love to know. We did a shopping vlog yesterday, and that is just showing you what the shelves looked like when I went to the stores. It was bizarre. Like, I am not used to that. I'm used to being able to go into one store and get everything I need. And going into one store, if you noticed like where the eggs were, you had a choice of 60 or 120 eggs, and that was it. Like, there were two 60 count cartons of eggs on the shelves for the most part. I think there might have been like some of the egg yolk or egg whites or something like that up there, but for the most part I think that was it, if I remember correctly. And then the soup aisle, there was one can of soup on the shelves, like for multiple shelves. There wasn't much left. Grapes, oh my goodness, I could have maybe collected about 6 grapes and put into that empty bag that was up there. I've never seen that before. Just totally unexpected. I wasn't prepared for that. I was prepared to go to the store. I was expecting to be back in about an hour max, and I was in the store for 2.5 hours just trying to get through the aisles to get the stuff that I needed. It was crazy. It was crazy. Are you having bad weather where you are? Are you expecting bad weather? What do your stores look like around you? I'm curious. I wonder how people deal with this that live in the areas where there's like snow and ice and things like that all the time. As soon as they say snow or ice here, I feel like people are going and getting enough stuff for like 30 days. Like, I don't know. I'm not that prepared. Let's just say that. I made sure that we had enough food, mainly puppy food and cat food, and then of course stuff for us for about a week. And if something comes up, we can survive for a good week with what we have. If the electricity goes out, we've got chips and crackers, you know, things like that along the way that we can eat. We got some fruit. I didn't get a whole lot of other stuff, so I may be the one wrong. Maybe should have got a lot more, but I didn't. So that may be on me, but I'm like I said, I'm not used to this, so whatever happens, I guess, but I don't know. So while I was in the store, I showed that e.l.f. had some clearance items, and I ended up picking up this lip oil. This is the mauve, and I really like it. I really do. I love the e.l.f. lip oil. It doesn't feel tacky, like it's a little bit, but it's not near as tacky as like what a lot of them are. So I really do like it. The one I normally wear is the Chocolux, and I love that one too. I think that one was also on sale whenever I got it. But yeah, so I just wanted to kind of like jump on here and have a little vlog for a few minutes, just kind of showing what I'm seeing. I have my maps on right now. It does show winter storm warning, and it says, I think if I'm looking at this correctly, that it's showing it could start in 28 minutes. I don't know, I've never had that to come up on my maps before, but it says 28 minutes winter storm warning. If that's the case, it's a lot earlier than I thought it would be, because we were expecting it for around midnight tonight, and it's just almost 12:30 in the afternoon. So if it does start, it's early. Hopefully it doesn't mean it's going to be worse. Well, I guess we'll find out when it gets here. If you are in this, let me know. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know how you prepared. Let me know kind of what you're expecting in your area. And everybody, make sure you're safe. And if electricity does go out, make sure you have plenty of blankets to be able to huddle up with. Remember, you put your fur babies in on your lap and then cuddle into a blanket, and your body heat and their body heat will help keep both of you warm. That's for sure. If you can, get away from windows and close the doors to those rooms. Get kind of in a hallway, put you a mattress and pillows and bedding and stuff there, and that'll help block that chill coming in from around your windows also if you get cold. But just kind of think the best you can to keep yourself warm and keep yourself safe. That's what we're planning anyway. Make sure you charge up your batteries for your cell phone stuff charged up. That's what we're gonna do. I am sort of prepared. When I get back home, I'll finalize everything, put all pillows and blankets in one area, make sure all of our food and stuff is set aside. We'll make sure we've got some gallons of water in case the pipes do freeze. And mainly I'm gonna just fill up like extra tea pitchers and things like that with water to where we have it, and that should help us in the long. And one thing is about this new place that we have that enclosed room on our second level, which is off the ground on the side of the house that it's on. And the good thing about it is if our electricity does go out, we can utilize that room to put all the stuff from our refrigerator and freezer, because if it gets down that cold, it's definitely not going to ruin the food, and then we won't have to worry about it being inside in the freezer and then getting hot. I know it won't get hot, but it will get unthawed to where if it is right now 31, that's probably going to be the high for numerous days. It will definitely keep everything cold enough. I think we're supposed to get into like -2, so that will be cold enough to keep it edible. So might want to think along those lines too. I'm hoping we don't lose electricity, but you just never know. So you just kind of have to go ahead and think ahead for worst case scenario. I'm that way anyway. I always have a plan and a backup plan. It's just the way I am. That's the way I've been, especially since I got anxiety back during the pandemic. I really do have a plan and a backup plan, and usually a backup plan to the backup plan. I know that's probably not mentally a great thing to do, but it's just the way my brain functions now. To stay warm, to keep everybody warm, that's the main objective to these kind of situations. If you have any thoughts on this, please leave some comments. Like I said, I'd love to know what the weather is doing in your area and what kind of weather you're expecting. If you're sunny and 75, I may be looking at moving to that area. Yeah, cold weather, we just aren't friends. We just aren't friends. But anyway, alright, I'm trying to keep these videos at the 10-minute mark or less. I do know I still have the video coming of the unboxing. That one, I do believe, is a little over 10 minutes. I cut out as much as I possibly could to still be able to do the video, but I wanted to do it the best I could and cut out as much as possible to keep it around that 10-minute mark. So by the time it's finalized, I'm still not done with it, because like I said, some videos I feel like need to be more than 10 minutes just to be able to get the gist of it. But I feel like more people watch the videos and continue to watch the videos if they are 10 minutes or less. So I'm trying to make it good for everybody. And so if I can keep them under 10 minutes, I'm doing that one. In the final part of it, it may be over 10, but I'm going to try really hard not to. So I'm going to go back through it at least one more time and see if I can pull any of the footage out that is not necessary, or if I get off subject at all, I'll go ahead and pull that out. I can make it good for all of us, hopefully. With that being said, have a wonderful day, and remember, we love you.